Hello everyone, this is EB the Sponge Reviewer here, and today I'm here to give you guys my review on episode 24 of Kamp Koral, Eye of the Hot Dog, and Patrick Takes the Cake. And these two episodes were actually, one of them was somewhat tolerable. So in the episode Eye of the Hot Dog, this episode has a very similar premise to the season 9 episode of the original series, What's Eating Patrick, where Craig Mamelton, if you guys don't know who that character is, he was actually from the episode Sun Bleached. He's in Kamp Koral, and he actually attends a hot dog eating contest. And this episode was actually played out as like this huge news report thing where we got interviews with the other campers such as SpongeBob, Larry the Lobster, Mr. Krabs, and a few others. So this episode was actually somewhat enjoyable compared to the other episode, but it's been a while since I've seen What's Eating Patrick. I have seen the episode maybe a few times when it came on Nickelodeon, but that episode had a really interesting premise where Patrick attends a Krabby Patty eating contest, and in this episode, Eye of the Hot Dog, the episode was actually pretty unique in a way, and the ending was somewhat, I guess, creative, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite of Kamp Koral. But this episode was still tolerable. I did like the whole idea of them doing another a contest episode related with food and whatnot, but I think having Patrick compete with Craig Mamelton is kind of like a role reversal, where in the climax of What's Eating Patrick, Patrick was competing with another Krabby Patty competition or Krabby Patty eating contest competitor or whatever. But yeah, all I'm trying to say is that Eye of the Hot Dog was a somewhat decent episode of Kamp Koral. Now, the next episode that we have here is Patrick Takes the Cake, and just what the title implies, it literally is about Patrick taking a piece of cake. And yeah, so everyone in Kamp Koral receives mail, and so the mailman accidentally sends Patrick a cake, and the cake becomes sentient, and he basically befriends the cake while everyone in Kamp Koral literally tries to take a piece of his cake. And it's really not all that interesting, if I want to be honest. This episode was rather weak because it wasn't really all that unique in my opinion. I think, and yeah, I know for me to say it's not unique because it's a SpongeBob we're talking about here, but I just don't like the idea of Patrick being friends with a talking cake. And I know there is going to be a future episode in SpongeBob in season 13. Yes, there is going to be a future episode of season 13 where SpongeBob befriends a talking Krabby Patty. But with this episode, I don't know. This one was just rather weak because it wasn't anything unique in my opinion. It's just Patrick befriending a talking cake. Everyone in Kamp Koral tries to go after his cake, and so yeah, so this episode was just not interesting in my opinion. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say with Patrick Takes the Cake. All right, so that is my review on Eye of the Hot Dog and Patrick Takes the Cake. Eye of the Hot Dog was at least somewhat enjoyable than Patrick Takes the Cake, but yeah, that's all I have to say with these two episodes. All right, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with episode 25. Goodbye, everyone.